Hey guys, glad you can make it to another video. The power of belief. What you believe controls exactly how your life goes. When you have a belief, your brain does all that it can to justify it because you're smart enough not to believe in a fallacy. This is a survival instinct. You know, if you're in the wild, right, and there's a lion and you believe it's dangerous, well, your brain's gonna look for all the evidence it can that the lion's dangerous, and it's gonna fixate on that idea. It's gonna look at the lion, it's gonna look at those claws, it's gonna look at how quick it is, its aggressive face, and it's gonna be like, wow, my belief that the lion is dangerous is correct. It is true. And it's gonna know that and believe that. If you believe you're lazy, it's gonna be true, because you're gonna think that you're lazy, and then your brain's gonna look for evidence and examples that you are lazy, which only exacerbates the problem. And it almost forces you in a way to be lazier than you even really need to be, because your brain's just trying to justify its beliefs in your ego. On the other hand, though, what if you believed you were intelligent? What if you believed you were hardworking? What if you believed you were charming and well-spoken? Well, sure, you could figure out what your brain would do in that situation. Try to justify it. Growing up, all throughout my childhood, I believed I was smart. For whatever reason, way back in elementary school, I wanted to see that 10 out of 10 on the top of my addition, subtraction, and multiplication tables worksheets so bad that I just decided to work hard for whatever reason. And what was I told? I was told I was smart. By my teachers, by my parents. Well, I was smart. I better prove it. So I spent my entire childhood justifying this belief that I was smart and intelligent. And look at me now. You can't just believe out of nowhere in one thing, right? You can't just be like, oh, okay, I'm super smart, right? Your brain's smarter than that. And your brain has a long history of saying that you're not the smartest, saying that other people are smarter than you, saying that you're dumb, and all the while looking for reasons to justify that. So it's not an easy process to change your beliefs, old beliefs, and get rid of them. It's possible. A great place to start is anytime you hear yourself calling yourself one of these names, labels of an identity: dumb, unintelligent, awkward, shy, all these negative identity traits that you obviously wouldn't want. Anytime you hear yourself saying one of those things, realize it, tell your brain to shut the fuck up right away and be like, is that true? Just question yourself on those shitty beliefs. That's a fantastic place to start. On the opposite spectrum too, you can't just out of nowhere, just like you can't just say, oh, I'm not dumb anymore, I'm not all these bad things. You can't just say, oh, I'm super confident, I'm super this, I'm super that, because your brain's gonna be like, no, you're fucking not. In the past 10 years of your life, all of this shit's been happening, and you act this way, and you're this, And to build up those positive beliefs you want, you gotta give yourself evidence that it's true. You also just gotta tell yourself that you are those things. If you do this long enough, you'll be able to cultivate yourself, your identity in your brain to whatever you want it to be. As I've mentioned before, my purpose, and that I ask you to join me on this journey of helping others. We have one invaluable tool at our disposal, and that is believing in those around you more than they believe in themselves. Everyone has insane amounts of negative thoughts. Most people, not everyone, most people, likely you, have an insane amount of negative thoughts and self-doubt constantly going through your brain, and you don't believe in yourself whatsoever. And in many cases, all you need in order to succeed is to just believe in yourself. As I've just mentioned, it's obviously not easy to believe in yourself, but if you believe in those around you and make that obvious, eventually they'll start to believe in you, and as a byproduct, start believing in themselves. So one of the best things you can do for your friends and those around you is to give them unadulterated support and belief. That's about all I have to share with you today. I hope you understand and begin to utilize the power of belief into your life, into your journey of growth. And share this with someone you know that's constantly beating themselves up, constantly has their head down, who thinks they're all these negative things. So that way they can change that. So that way you can help them.